Hello, I'm Connie Crawford. Today I want to show you our pattern CS1201, which features a pattern that has been draped like this, and it solves all fitting problems in order to the ladies can mix and match and have their own pattern of their choice. This pattern is a unique pattern so that it shows the fitting of a AB cup that I was able to drape on human bodies for an AB cup. Then I took the same process and developed it on a CD cup. Then I took the same process and draped on a DDFG cup. And then I took the same process draping on the human body again with an HI cup. It took me a while to find the HI cup, but they did volunteer. I have placed here the 4 different front patterns that come with this 1201. And I'm showing you that this is the AB cup first with the smaller darting. The correct armhole goes all the way from 8 to 20. Then we have it again in a size 1X to 6X. Notice that smaller dart and no growth at the shoulder. Correct neckline, correct shape, and a fisheye dart for waist fitting. The next pattern is the CD cup, size 8 to 20, with the larger darting to be able to fit for the larger bust cup. But again, the shoulders have not been changed and the necklines have not been changed. We still have the fitting fisheye dart, but we also have an optional castle dart if you have too much fullness under here. The next pattern is the DDFG cup, again size 8 to 20. Remember, we have it in the larger sizes too, with the DDFG cup. Notice that these darts are getting larger and larger in order to cover the bust cup. We still remain and have the fisheye dart. And the fourth of that's in the same package again is the HI cup with a much larger darting, size 8 to 20, and again it's also in the plus size pattern. And again, we have no shoulder growth here, and we have a fitting neckline with the same fisheye dart or castle dart. To select a pattern, it is important that I measure the full bust measurement, not the upper bust. The upper bust will cause fitting problems because you're only getting a much smaller measurement if you're measuring the upper bust. In larger women, especially the bust cup, must be draped because that is what got draped first. So we're going to measure her full bust to determine her size. She is 51 inches. So then I go to the size chart on the back of the pattern and select her size. So her size is a 1X DDFG cup. I put it on, I had sewn it up. This is right out of the package, and we fit at the shoulder. We're flat in the armhole. We sit at center front, and we'll turn her around, and we fit in the back with no problem because everything is proportional to the bust cup. Turn around. And then we had a few changes. Just minor changes is all that you will have. One of them was to make her look younger. We're going to shorten the sleeve. So on the smaller size pattern, this is in the women's pattern, which is 1X to 6X. The sleeve is left a little longer. The Missy patterns, they're left a little shorter. But if it's too long, you just raise it up and pin it there. For Susan here, we have taken the 1X size, which is in the women's pattern of 1201, and sewed it up and put it on her. There are no changes yet on it except where I'm going to show you. The shoulder is the same, no changes. The center front is the same, no changes. The bust dart is the same. We pinned it so that you can see it on your camera. And then we want to take the sleeve and shorten it to where it looks fashionable on her. In the smaller size range, the sleeve is a little shorter, but in the larger range, we left it longer because a lot of ladies want a longer sleeve, but we left it there so that it really looks good on her. Just bring it in, and then you would make that change on the pattern. Because this pattern is the larger ladies' size, the women's size in other words, we've actually added more fullness for women who have more hip than they do. Fortunately, Susan doesn't have it, so we were able to maintain her fisheye dart and then fit in the side seam. That is the simplest thing to do. You do not take the pattern and select it by the hip measurement, because then everything is just gigantic. But because we've again maintained the neckline, the shoulder, the bust cup, Now the pattern has minor changes. Okay, we're now going to measure Marilyn. And in order to measure Marilyn, we asked her also, I ask them always of what bust cup they are. That's all I need to know. Because of ease, I can tell whether it's an AB cup. That's why you can do 2 or 3 sizes in one range. We're not an actual bra fitting. So let's measure Marilyn. And she is 49 inches. So since she is a CD double D cup, really a double D, and I've draped this one, so then we're able to take that double D cup, and I have them all, my shells, color coded. As you noticed on Susan, we had a blue one, which were the FG cups. The CD double Ds are pink. So once again, right out of the package is our CD double D size 1X. And you'll notice again, the shoulders are correct, the necklines are correct, the armhole is correct, there's no gaposis in the armhole. Center front is correct. So in this one, we're showing the dart, again, is right at the bust cup, and it's the width of the CD double D. And on her hip, she was just fine. So all we had to do is, again on her, is shorten the sleeve. And she is a shorter version of Susan. And a lot of ladies say, well, what's the difference between short and tall? Believe it or not, the difference from the shoulder to the bust point on all women is the same in the sizing. What we have different is, again, the bust cup. Okay, and you can always shorten it at the hem for a shorter lady. And that's, now you have a petite. So for Marilyn, because she's shorter, we shortened again the sleeve to accommodate her till it looks good. And we shortened the length from here about 2 inches so that it fits her proportionately correct. But again, the main difference is that the bust cup is still in the correct place and the darting is in the correct place. We have now opened the envelope for Susan, chose the 1X to 6X pattern with the FG cup. Then we made the changes, which was at the side seam. We had to bring it in a lot, and then I marked it and I actually ended up backing up the dart a couple of inches and then redrew in the actual dart. But you can see how much bigger that darting is than an average smaller pattern. We did the same thing on the back. I did the back first and then I transferred that over to here, so it's exactly the same shape. Then in the same envelope comes the sleeve, and then we're able to have her sleeve, and she'll just shorten it to the length she wants it to be. For Marilyn's pattern, we chose the CD double D, 1X to 6X, and we cut out the 1X, which was her size. We had no changes in anything except the shortening of the sleeve. So everything was just stapled and cut on the 1X size, and then now we have the sleeve too. And those are all in one package. Thank you for watching this video. Please look for other videos by Connie Crawford that will help you with your fitting, sewing, and pattern skills.